Hello friends, and welcome to our dark moon ritual for positive magic. Ooh, we're right in the depths of it now. Down there in the dark moon, in the underworld with the crone. And this Gemini dark moon, we've also got Hermes as our guide down there in the underworld. So let's just do a little quick sage cleanse. Prepare ourselves for ritual and get into the zone. Shedding any resistance to this magic, opening up to limitless possibility. We are perfectly cleansed and ready for ritual. Now let's just center ourselves. We'll start by connecting with the breath. I'll just sing for a little bit, and as I do this, just bring your awareness to your breath, your consciousness to yourself. Feel that breath as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So let's get into that zone. We are right here and right now, united by this beautiful dark moon, dark all over the planet, and also a solar eclipse visible in the Arctic zones and in some parts of northeast of the USA. It's a very exciting time. So just as the full moon unites us so visibly, the dark moon unites us in a much more private, deep way. Let's do our 7 directions. Bring ourselves to the center of our own universes. Beginning with the direction of below, start by breathing in to your heart chakra, breathing in all the goodness of the universe, all the energy of this powerful dark moon. And now send that energy down through spine, down through legs and feet, deep into Mother Earth. Sense that awareness of Earth beneath us, holding us strong and steady. And as you exhale, breathe your connection with Mother Earth. It's always there. Just bring your awareness to that connection. Direction of below, and extend your awareness. See if you can imagine that below goes even beyond Earth, infinite below, and draw that energy up through Earth with all her grounding goodness, and up back to your heart chakra. Breathing in the goodness of the universe and exhaling now out through the top of your head, out into the great and epic cosmos, the infinite above. Feel that energy of starlight and wonder, of limitless possibility, of worlds unknown. And now breathe that energy down into your crown chakra, down through third eye and throat and back into your heart. And feel that you are a conduit between above and below. I always like to rock a little at this point. If you remember that meditation when we were centering a bit like a pendulum, and then you find that point of stillness, of recognizing this lengthening of the spine, that allows that flow clear and clean between above and below. Now extending out laterally like a compass, direction of north, the part of your body that faces north, the northern wall, northern horizon, north forever. And draw north in to your heart, and south. And east, taking your awareness to the direction of sunrise, breathing that in, and west, creating that cross at which you are the center and that vertical line running through, and breathing now into that point where the 6 directions meet, that magical 7th direction of within, a center, the place of our heart, of love and magic. We are part of this epic universe. We are this epic universe. Those very same atoms that made our Lady Moon made us. Starlight and wonder. We are part of the everything, interconnected on this dark moon. Let's welcome in the elements. I'll welcome in each one and leave a bit of a space like I did the last ritual for you to give a blessing as well. Element of air. On this Gemini dark moon, we welcome your gifts of clarity and discernment. We welcome a clear, crisp mind, open to new ideas, shedding all our fixed ideas of what is and opening to what can be. Air of a sharp and clever mind. Air of clear communication. Air of receiving on this dark moon the messages of the universe. Air, you're welcome in our circle. Blessed be. And energy of fire. I have my spirit candle here. I'm also going to light this candle for fire. Element of fire, of transformation that burns away the old and makes way for the new. Fire that will help us to release our dross in this ritual. You're welcome in our circle. Blessed be. Energy of water, cleansing, reflective, cool, life-giving water. Water that pulls the lunar tides. Oceanic water. Water, you're welcome in our circle. Blessed be. And energies of earth. I have you here as my pot of soil, ready for planting. Earth of soil, of life and of death, of endings and beginnings. Earth of growth, of plenty and prosperity. You're welcome in our circle. Blessed be. And energies of spirit. I have you here as this candle and also this dark goddess and also this coin with Mercury on it. Spirit, you are limitless in your gifts. You flow through us. We are part of you. Spirit that is within and without. On this dark moon, we ask for your guidance. We open to your magic. We open to your wisdom. You are welcome in our circle. Blessed be. Spirit, blessed be. By earth and air and fire and water, and by the power of Spirit, this circle is cast and outside of time. This circle is cast and outside of space. Blessed be. Okay. For just a few minutes now, I'd like us to do some journaling. I had to have an extra table for all our bits and pieces, this ritual. So we're about halfway through our positive magic journey. And we've already achieved so much. We've been brave enough to look deep into our shadow, to let go of what no longer serves us. We've turned up. We're here. We've held space for our Lady Moon. I'd like us to spend a couple of minutes journaling about what we feel that we have gained during this journey. What insights have we learned about ourselves? So a couple of minutes on that. Note any difficulties or hurdles that you found during this time as well. What you found was an easy flow over the last 2 weeks, and what you found was actually pretty tricky. Note what helped you and what hindered you. Take another couple of minutes if you need to, and then we're going to go on to a different journaling task. For those of us who are finished in that first bit, let's just hold space for those who are still writing, connecting in with your altar. And now some of us will have written some strips of things that we've been releasing during this waning moon. Doesn't matter if you haven't. What I'd like us to do now is journal for another couple of minutes about specifically now what we are ready to let go of. So first of all, sometimes journaling can help us to, if we're just writing free flow, don't think, never has to be read back or anything like that. It's just about tapping into your own inner wisdom and writing just without thought, stream of consciousness. What is it that you're ready to let go of? If you've written these bits of paper, it's okay to reiterate what it is that you're letting go of. So what are you prepared to let go of? What do you need to let go of? See what comes through in this couple of minutes of journaling. Ready, set, go. I think I'm done, but if you need a little more time, that's absolutely fine. At any time too during the ritual, you're welcome to push pause if you need to really take a bit more time for the journaling or for the divination. All right. Now we're going to do a big spell. All that stuff that we've been holding on to, it's time to let it go. I've got my little cauldron here. Get your container, whatever it is that you're going to burn your bits and pieces in. Oh, I should say, okay, so, okay, so those of us that have our strips, great. Those of you that don't, quickly scribble down a few things that you're going to release on a piece of paper that you're willing to burn. So I've got a separate piece of paper here. I have a couple of other insights, and so I am going to add those to my strips already. Okay, so if your journal is the kind that you are okay ripping pages out of, you can rip out that page of what you'd release, of what you're ready to release. That can be what you burn. Otherwise, scribble down a few strips of paper, rip them up, and now. Let's see how I can do this. I have a tiny working space at the moment. I'm going to bring this spirit candle over here. Okay, now when you're ready, one by one, we're going to read what it is that we're releasing, picture that thing, hold it in your mind, the thing that you're releasing, and then consciously burn it away. So you might want to even state out loud what it is that you're burning away each time. So you hold it in your mind, you willingly release it, and you see yourself, visualize yourself without that burden of what it is that you're letting go. So be aware of what it is, bring your consciousness to each thing. Okay, and then one by one, we set them alight. Now, if you are not able to burn, cut them up at this stage, okay? We're letting it go. Big stuff, shedding the old skin, releasing, trusting in the waning moon, in the dark moon, to take away that which we no longer need, like a snake shedding her skin. All that we no longer need burns away. You might find that some of these things have a bit of resistance too. Burn the little edges. Doesn't matter if there's still a bit left though. Okay. Those little end bits in. Just hold space while any of you are finishing off. Okay, are you ready for our spell? Push pause if you need extra time. Here we go. There is one power in the universe, and that is the power of perfect release, of perfect cleansing, and of perfect letting go. On this Gemini dark moon, we release what no longer serves us. We shed our old skins and make way for the new. What no longer serves us is released. We let go. We are perfectly cleansed of what no longer serves us. And so mote it be. And now shake it out. Shake out what no longer serves us. Let it go. Out with the old. Out with the old. All right, I'm going to light a bit more sage. Cleanse any last little bits, last little remnants that might be holding on. Oh, that feels good just to let go. Bit of sage in there. Okay, this guy back over here. All right, near Vicky's lovely dark moon painting. Now, just for the minute, just for space issues, I'm putting that down here. Okay, well now we're like blank canvases. Now we're ready to write in what it is that we are actually wanting to call in. So the underworld, this point of the dark moon, is the place of transformation. It takes our old stuff and it turns it into new stuff. So what we're going to do now is a little bit of divination. If you don't have any divination tools, whatever you usually like to use, or if you don't usually do divination, I'd like you just to gaze into your candle flame and or even just close your eyes and allow whatever images come through. And we are going to ask the crone again, we're going to ask that energy of the dark moon, this energy that transforms the old and turns it into the new. We are going to ask for clarity about what it is that we're calling in right now. So what are we replacing all that old, crappy, dross, yuck? What are we replacing all that stuff that we've let go? Because if we don't replace it with something, those old habits and old tendencies will just come and fill back in like a river running back in its course. We have to chart a new course for our energy, for our magic. What is it that we're calling in now? So this divination is simply to help us give a little bit of guidance about, and then we're going to journal about this as well, okay? So this is just to open us up to the wisdom of the universe. What is it that we're calling in right now? You might have a particular layout. You might like to simply pull one card, or you might like to pull a card maybe even for each of the elements. How can we best harness the gifts of air? How can we best harness the gifts of fire? How can we best harness the gifts of earth, of water, of spirit? Maybe that's what I'll do actually. Kind of like that idea, just made it up. All right. But you do what feels right for you, okay? what it is that you are becoming, that you're ready to become. Okay, spend a little moment when you're ready journaling about a few words about what it is that you are willing to become, what it is that you're calling in. When you have a very clear idea of the new you, or the new aspect of you that you are calling in, I want you to get your seed that you hopefully have on your altar. Oh, first of all, actually, let's fertilize our soil with some of the ash or some of the little bits of paper if you cut them up. Don't necessarily use it all because it might be too strong for the soil, but get a bit of the ash of the stuff that you let go of and mix it in with the soil, okay? Mix that in. A bit of that paper as well. And trust that Mother Earth takes all our old crap and she composts it into new life, into fertile possibility. On this dark moon, as we shed the old, we're also creating the space for the new and the fertile, rich ground for the new. Okay, now let's hold the seed of our intention that we're planting on this powerful, powerful Gemini dark moon, where we're able to shift and change our thoughts. And we take this seed of the new me, the new you. Now that we're cleansed of all our crap, we take this seed, visualizing in your mind the outcome of this symbolic seed's growth. So jump into the future and see this manifested, this aspect of you. Happy, centered, prosperous, loving, creative. Whatever it is that you're calling in, hold your seed and visualize that now. And now, with great love and great trust and great awareness in the powers of magic, plant your seed in the rich and welcoming soil. Now it's very important for you to remember that this is a symbolic seed. If it doesn't sprout, because maybe, I know in Australia you're wintering, so maybe it's not going to sprout or not going to live a long time, it doesn't matter. It's the symbolic planting of this seed that matters. If it grows, bonus. Now let's state our spell, okay? Visualizing the whole time I'm saying this, hold a vision in your mind of what this seed represents and see yourself enjoying the benefits of this manifestation of our magic. There is one power in the universe, and that is the power of perfect new beginnings. Out of the old comes the new, like a phoenix from the flame. We plant ourselves in the rich soil of this dark moon, knowing that beneath the surface of things, a transformation has already begun. Out of the old comes the new. There is one power in the universe, and that is the power of perfect renewal. And I, Wendy, and each of us in this positive magic journey are perfect manifestations of that rebirth, that renewal, that limitless possibility. Renewal, magic, rebirth are ours here and now for the good of all and according to the free will of all. And so mote it be. Oh, wow. Powerful stuff. All right. Now, we have to be patient. We have to be patient and let the magic do its work. We don't want to keep disturbing the soil, messing up the seed. That can stop the growth. So what we've got to do now is be still and patient and carry on with our lives, trusting that this magic is flowing right now. Let's open up our magical circle. Any remaining ash or bits of paper, I'd like you to place them outside and give them to Mother Earth, and she'll take that energy, because it's all energy, and she'll turn it into new growth. And your seed, even no matter what, for the next few days, for the next little while, I want us to be nurturing this, giving it some water, giving it some loving attention, and you may like to plant it in, if it sprouts, you may like to plant it in your garden. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's why I use this little pot that can decompose into a bigger pot. So this is symbolically your new growth, okay? And then on the new moon, we'll be making in a couple of days, we'll be making our vision boards and strengthening and clarifying this vision that's come through on this dark moon. So the seed is planted, and all we can do now is trust in Mother Nature to do her deep and magical work of transformation. Thank you for being part of this positive magic ritual. We have, it's a heightened time, so continue to hold space up until our next full moon, but definitely very focused over these next couple of days as we prepare for our new moon ritual. These two are part of the one bigger ritual, really. There's the waning part, and then we'll get to the waxing part where we make our vision boards. So it's very, very powerful stuff. So, but a big marker on our magical journey, this dark moon. So let's say goodbye to the elements. Energies of earth, of growth, of patience, energies of body, energies of seed, and the magic of the below ground. Thank you for being part of our circle. Hail and farewell. Energies of water, of flow, of nurturing. Energies of reflection and of our Lady Moon who pulls the tides. Water, thank you. Hail and farewell. Energies of fire, of the bright spark within us. The fire of our creativity, our determination, our true will, our courage to grow and change. Fire, thank you. Hail and farewell. And energies of air. With our clear minds and our clever words, we craft our world. Air, thank you. Hail and farewell. And by spirit, the everything. The above, the below, the within, the without. Spirit who we have here on this Gemini dark moon as Hermes, as Mercury, as the shapeshifter. Spirit who is the crone, who is the sage, who is the old wise one. And Spirit who is neither goddess nor God, but is everything in between and beyond. Spirit of 1,000 names and Spirit nameless, Spirit of love and Spirit of magic, thank you. By earth and air and fire and water and by the power of Spirit, this circle is open but remains unbroken. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Blessed be.